going on, everybody? Welcome to another video. Today we're going to talk about 3 things I love about the Fz07. If you haven't already, go down there and hit that subscribe button and that like button, and let's get on this bike and get it done. It's very hot today here in East Tennessee. 90 degrees. Sunday. Yep. Here we go, guys. Like I said, 3 things why I love the Fz07. Reason number 1 right here. First gear power wheelie at like 15 mile an hour. That's reason number 1. It's got so much low end torque that, you know, it brings the front end right up. You know, that wasn't even really trying. That is like the main reason, number 1 reason why I love this bike. The number 2 reason why I love this bike is because it's under 420 pounds, so it's very light. It's about like my Super Sport, my GSXR 750. It's about like that. So I mean, it's very maneuverable like this. It don't handle as good as a Super Sport, but then again, it's not a Super Sport. It's not made for doing 100 mile an hour through the curves and stuff. It's a lighter bike. It's still big enough to haul a passenger on with me, and it'd be decently comfortable. It's really comfortable compared to riding doubles on the 750, but the suspension, the stock suspension on these Fz07s, it's really not made for, you know, that kind of weight on it. Like even me moving around it's like a boat. It floats a lot. So that's reason number 2, is because it's nice and flickable. It's lightweight. You know, it handles good for it being a super naked bike or a street fire style. Like, you can't go wrong with it. So that's reason number 2. Reason number 3 is just the simple fact that it's just a fun bike all around. I can jump on this and I don't have to sit there and do 100 mile an hour or whatever to have fun on this bike. This bike is made for the lower end, so you know, all your power is down here on the low side. I don't have to do 80, 90 mile an hour to really feel the torque. I'm just, you know, 37 mile an hour, and I can pop it up just like that at 37. This bike is pretty much like all around a fun bike. It's got more of an upright seating position, so you don't get as tired. It's more comfortable. You know, the main, let me go ahead and do some of the cons out there. The 3 major cons that I have about this bike. The 3 major cons I have is, the first one is the rear sets. The rear sets down here, they sit like pretty much flat at the bottom. And when you're going around the twisties, you know, if you're not got your lean angle correct, you scrape bad. Even when you do get your lean angle over and more straight, and you get your lean angle where you're hanging off the bike and all that, you don't rub as much. But if you still have them little nipple things on your rear sets, you will drag them. I removed mine. That's the first con I got. The second con I got is where they located the key at. You know, the key is up there behind the instrument cluster and behind the windshield, so it's kind of a pain in the butt to get your hands in there, especially if you got gloves on. So that would be con number 2. Con number 3 probably have to be the color scheme on this bike. I like the high vis and all that. I just don't really like the wheels being high vis color. They're a pain in the butt to clean. I think it would have looked a lot better if they would have done black wheels on this color scheme with the high vis rim tape. That is what I would say would look good. I don't plan on dumping any more money into this thing, So I'm not really worried about it, but if it was me designing it, that's what I would go with. I would go with this color, the gray and black with the high vis, but I would have put black wheels on it with the high vis wheel tape. And that would have made it look a lot better. I don't know. The color kind of grows on you, but like I said, these wheels, they're a pain in the butt to keep clean. Anytime you lube the chain up, you might as well forget there ain't no sense of it, because it just slings the stuff everywhere. So that would be my pro, or my con number 3. So there's my 3 pros, my 3 cons. If you're out looking for a different type of bike, or you're trying to upgrade, if you have like a 250 and you're wanting to go to a sport bike or something, I'm gonna highly recommend going to the Fz07. Only way I wouldn't recommend the Fz07 is if you're a bigger dude or a bigger gal, I guess. Like if you're 220 or higher, I'd say the bike probably won't have enough oomph for you. This is like a technical bike. You still got to know how to ride it, still shift gears and all that stuff. But if you're definitely looking for something after a starter bike, I would definitely consider going to, you know, like the Fz07 or MT07. They're nice bikes. That's all I got for today, guys. Ride safe, stay safe. I'll catch you on the next video. See you.